kung mamarapatin po ninyo para makompleto yung kwento dito. Well, unang-una, katulad nung nabanggit ko kanina, inutusan tayo ng Kongreso na kung may fund balance sa PhilHealth, pwedeng gamitin para sa program. Ngayon, nag-usap kami ng mga economic managers at pinagkasunduan namin, gagamitin natin yan from health to health.
Yes. Okay.
Kung kaya't, ang unang pinaggastusan yan, katulad ng nabanggit ko kanina, yung 27 billion na utang ng ating pamahalaan sa mga frontliner. Mahigit 100 billion na ang binayaran natin sa panahon ng BBM administration. Pangalawa, Health Facilities Enhancement Program ng DOH. Dahil ang Universal Healthcare Law ay hindi lang tungkol sa PhilHealth, kung hindi yung kabuuang health ng taong bayan na pinangungunahan ng DOH. So as much as possible, ginastos natin ang pera from health to health. Isang halimbawa pa,
Opo, naintindihan ko po yun. Naintindihan ko from health to health. Opo, ang sinasagip ko po ay from health to a purpose not related to health.
Lahat po. Health
Lahat
to health.
pwede.
Lahat po health to health. Halimbawa,
Wag na tayong, kasi kulang po tayo sa oras. Basta health to health, meaning health ang purpose. If ever that money, fund balance will be used,
yes,
it may be for a purpose not related to health. Yun lang ang gusto kong tanungin.
ang ginawa po natin,
Ngayon ang
health to
sinabi ko
health.
kanina, ginawang infrastructure.
Katulad po niyan, kung pwede ko ipaliwanag na mabuti yan. Halimbawa po, sa lalawigan ng Batangas, meron po ang 28 munisipyo, 5 syudad, 34 local government units. Meron po kami 12 district hospital doon. Sa Makatuwid,
Health-related po yun.
health-related doon.
Yes, sir.
So, there are 12 district hospitals. Sa Makatuwid, hindi lahat ng bayan may hospital. Kailangan mong tumawid ng 3 bayan para makaabot ka sa isang hospital. Nararapat na ayusin natin, halimbawa, yung mga tulay at kalsada
Alright.
para yung pasyente makaabot sa ospital, lalo na po yung bundis at yung
Alright,
nasa
maliwanag po
paligrong
yun.
kalagayan.
Basta
Opo.
ang kwan ko po, pinapaliwanag ko po, ay ang gamit from health primary purpose ng pera dahil special fund Health purpose yan may batas tayo na illegal use of fund.
Opo.
Ginamit natin sa paraan na iba.
Katulad doon na bagit ko po.
And
From
one
health
thing,
to health.
ginamit
Implement.
sa paraan na hindi related sa health. Yun lang po ang tanong.
Sa pananaw po namin, related po sa health.
Kung hindi nga po related gaya ng binigyan mo lang na bonus, bonus yung isang empleyado.
Ayun naman ay ginamit namin yung pondo ng PDIC para
Yan
doon.
po. Yun lang po ang tanong. Yun lang po ang gusto kong tanong. Dahil nililiwanag ko lang po ang distinction ng itong tinatawag na fund balance at saka sa reserve fund.
Opo.
Kasi insofar as the fund balance is concerned, that may be removed from the budget of the PhilHealth and can be used for other purposes.
Only for the year 2024.
Yes, we are talking of this.
Yes.
Wala po tayong ibang pinag-uusapan na kundi ito.
Opo.
Samantala, kapag ito ay reserve fund naman, ito po rin ay galing sa pondo ng PhilHealth. Yes, at meron tayong limitation.
That is correct.
How to determine the reserve fund. So
That is
pwede
correct.
siguro ulit si Attorney Hermosura.
Yes. Salamat po. Thank you.
Pumunta na po tayo sa reserve fund. So maliwanag po doon insofar as the fund balance is concerned, we have defined what is the nature, what is the concept, and now the appropriation that may be allowed under the law. Now, we go to the reserve fund. Distinguish na natin. Ano po ang reserve fund? Pwede rin po ba ito gaya ng fund balance na paglaruan natin saan gagamitin?
Hindi po
Hindi
parang
po.
fund balance kasi po restricted po siya.
Yan.
Meron pong provision sa Universal Healthcare Act that says that specifies where it can be used po.
Okay? Ano ang panggagamitan ng reserve fund?
Well, normally po, it is used also to pay benefit expenses in the event that circumstances change and let's say, the current year's revenue of PhilHealth would not be enough to meet its current year's
Okay,
expenditures. Yung mga ganung
I think it was explained yesterday through the questions of Justice Kagiwa regarding this matter. My question is, that reserve fund is invested or kept, saved, etc.
yes, yung nakalagay po kasi sa Section 11 ng Universal Healthcare Act, any unused portion of the reserve fund that is not needed to meet the current expenditure obligations or support the programs of the PhilHealth shall be placed in investments
Yes.
to earn an average annual income. Something
Okay.
ganun po.
Now, yung reserve fund nagkaroon ng interest, kumita, lumaki. Pwede ba natin galawin yan? Yung kinita, lumaki, not exactly the reserve fund, but the interest or the fruits of the reserve fund. Pwede ba natin galawin yan?
Hindi rin po under Section 11. Kasi parang nagiging part of the reserve fund din po siya. It says, Section 11 po says, no portion of the reserve fund or income thereof shall accrue to the general fund of the national government or to any of its agencies or instrumentalities including government-owned
Okay,
or controlled
maliwanag.
corporations.
Lumaki ng lumaki ang kita ng reserve fund. Hindi pa rin pwedeng gamitin.
Hindi po. Dinadagdag po dun sa reserve.
Dinadagdag.
Opo.
Hindi po ba natin pwedeng gamitin ang reserve fund para babaan yung mga premium ng mga members?
Well,
hindi po ba natin pwedeng gamitin yung extra reserve fund para sa benepisyo ng mga miyembro?
Pagka po yung reserve fund, mag-exceed po siya dun sa tinatawag na ceiling.
Yes.
Yun pong ceiling, yun yung sineset po ng PhilHealth Board na that is equal to the expenditure for 2 years.
Yes.
Opo. So,
Okay.
yun po.
So,
But the government may also, as the Soldian has stated, they may also initiate reduction of premiums, enhanced benefits, even without any relation to the reserve fund po.
okay. But exclusively at the disposal of the PhilHealth. And it cannot be part of the general fund so that it can be used for any other purpose related to healthcare. Tama?
Yes po.
So,
yes po.
maliwanag
Yung
na po
reserve
ang
fund.
distinction ng reserve fund at saka yung fund balance. Maliwanag. Pwede nating laruin yung fund balance, tanggalin natin, ilagak sa ibang pondo ng gobyerno related to health purposes. Unlike reserve fund, dito ka lang.
Yes.
Kung may kitain, dito ka pa rin. Hindi pwedeng galawin. Hindi pwedeng ilagak doon sa ating general fund.
That's correct po.
That's correct. Mukhang hindi pumapayag ang mga petitioner eh. Sige.
With the permission of the court, we do not agree, Your Honor. I think this is not a novel issue because in the Mandanas, the Republic Act 10351 was mentioned, although specific on Virginia Tobacco, specifically stating that this funds from sin taxes is actually a special fund. And special fund should only be used for a specific purpose. In fact, Your Honor, if I may just clarify, 10351 has been amended by 11346 and later on by 11467. The 50%, 80% goes to PhilHealth for individual-based health services. But there is also a 20% given to DOH for health enhancement facilities program, which they are now confusing with the 80% allocation. So, yung mga hong pagkukunan katulad nung mga health emergency allowance, which we understand that it's health human resource is really a part of the universal healthcare. But these funds should not be for individual-based health services because the law is clear that 80% of the 50% should go to PhilHealth under the universal healthcare. And under the universal healthcare, PhilHealth should only be for individual-based health services.
All right,
Process. May the Secretary of Finance answer a few questions? Where's the DBM representative? Thank you very much. It will be very short questions. Everyone is eager to go home. I would suggest that all departments in the government, executive offices, should start procuring toga because of the number of cases being filed. So you have no difficulty switching. The toga is one size fits all. Anyway, please identify yourself for the record.
Good afternoon, Chief Justice and the Honorable Justices of the Supreme Court. I am Janet Abuelpo from the Department of Budget and Management, and I lead the legal and legislative group of the department.
Sakto. Pakisabi mo nga sa amin, please educate the court on the budget process. Paano siya nag-uumpisa at paano siya natatapos?
So, Chief Justice, as earlier explained, we have a general fund, and part of the general fund is done an unappropriated surplus of the general fund.
I want to describe, gusto kong marinig ng mamamayan yung pagproseso ng budget. Paano ito nag-uumpisa at paano ito natatapos? Para
Yes,
maintindihan nila, ano bang pinag-uusapan dito? Kasi ito ay nag-uugat to sa special provision ng GAA. So ipaliwanag natin paano nag-uumpisa ang budget. Diba, magpiprepare kayo ng NEP. Diba? Anong kasama ng NEP? Paki-identify what is NEP.
That's correct, sir. So, I am proceeding from that
Umpisa
portion.
tayo.
That's the start, sir. And then from that, the economic managers, the DBCC, will come up with the annual fiscal, the total expenditure program. So it is the fiscal program of the government for the budget year, for example, for 2024.
Okay.
So from that po, we have the fiscal program, then we start with the budgeting process.
Anong cover ng fiscal program? Revenues?
Yes, sir.
Expected revenues? Income? Whatever. Pakisabi mo, anong component?
It includes the macroeconomic assumptions, sir. Considering the macroeconomic assumptions, which can be better explained by Secretary Recto. But from that, sir, the deficit will be determined, the debt to GDP ratio, the revenue, the disbursements, among others, sir. So, yun po para makikita nila what can be part of the revenue that could fund the annual budget for the year, what is part that will be borrowed, the portion that will be borrowed, and also maintaining the deficit that is
So in
being
other words, ang unang
targeted.
titingnan nyo, income side.
Yes, sir, income side.
Anong kikitain ng gobyerno para mapondohan yung proposed na
Right, sir.
pagkakagastusan?
Right, sir.
Diba?
Yeah,
So pag
yeah.
when you analyze the sources of income, anong nakikita nyo dapat pagtingnan?
So, meron po, sir, na mga estimated tax revenue and non-tax po. And I think meron pong others na may ikatlo po na others. So, ine-estimate po nila yung makokolekta for a particular budget year. But that will also cover or consider, sir, what we call the medium-term fiscal program. And that's why we have the medium-term fiscal framework na meron pong covered years. So, 6 years, sir. So, plano na po yan.
Sources o revenues, yung pagkakakitaan, anong susunod na step?
Then there is also that estimated expenditure na, sir.
Okay.
So we come up with 2 tiers on the part of the DBM expenditure side po. The tier 1, which is the first level po, ito po yung mga continuing na expenditures. You have PS, you have the regular MOE,
Yes.
and you have the continuing capital outlay requirements po. And then the tier 2 would be the new or increased provisions in expenditures. So, having estimated those, i-compare po yan. So, titingnan rin po natin with all the parameters, doon po natin makikita ano pa yung kulang sa pondo natin, and that is where the borrowing would come in as well.
So nakita niyo yung pagkakakitaan at pagkakagastusan. So pag natapos niyo yan, anong mangyayari?
So after that, sir, we will do the actual budget preparation.
Okay.
So we will have the technical. We will ask the various agencies to submit their budget proposals, and they will have to defend them through the technical budget hearings.
So tatanungin niyo lahat yung ahensya ng gobyerno, magkano ang kailangan niyo?
Yes.
Anong pagkakagastusan niyo? Natin saan kinukuha ang pera at paano ginagastos yung pera. Salamat. Anyway, I have a few questions. To our amicus.
Respect to the amount necessary. I'll read the last paragraph. The amount necessary to implement the provision of this act shall be included in the GAA and shall be appropriated under the DOH and the national government subsidy to PhilHealth. That's the first sentence. As mentioned by Mr. Solgen, the second sentence medyo hindi naman applicable, no? So, but this sentence refers to paragraph E and paragraph F. If you go to paragraph E and F, it refers to annual appropriations of the DOH included in the GAA. Letter F, national government subsidy to PhilHealth included in the GAA. With respect to letter E, that is the share of DOH to implement the National Healthcare Program. Is that correct? With respect to letter E, that is the share of the government has to give money to DOH for DOH to implement its
Yes, Your Honor.
program under the National Healthcare Program.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Letter F, it refers to the national government subsidy to PhilHealth included in the GAA. This refers, to my understanding, is the premium contribution of indirect contributors given by the government as included in the GAA. Am I correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, earlier, or for previous oral arguments, it appears to me that letter A, the increment sin tax collection, were used to cover letter F. Am I correct? That is what the government is doing. Collection from sin taxes.
Yes,
Yan
Your
ang
Honor. This will
ginamit.
be part of the general funds from which F will have to be implemented.
Yes. So apparently, on the part of the government, kung anong collection sa Syntax, or even PAGCOR, or even PCSO, yan ang ginamit pagpuno ng National Government Subsidy to PhilHealth. Am I correct?
Yes, Your Honor, that is
Okay.
correct.
These are sources.
But my understanding of 37 is totally different. Because 37 enumerates different independent sources of funding. Kung ang interpretation ng government is that the national government subsidy to PhilHealth included in the GAA as F would be sourced from A, B, and C, that paragraph or that 37 would appear as follows. Letter F, national government subsidy to PhilHealth included in the GAA to be sourced from Syntax, PAGCOR, or PCSO. Hindi siya separate A, B, and C. Ang ginawa ng gobyerno dito, yung A collection, yung B collection, C collection, yun ang binigay sa national subsidy ng PhilHealth on the part of indirect contributors. And then, ang tinatakutan ko pa, yung collection ng tatlo na yan, kulang na kulang pa. Mas konti pa sa binigay for subsidy. That is my understanding if you read 37. Because if we follow your understanding of 37 on A, B, and C, A, B, and C should be subparagraph of F. Hindi siya independent source of income or support for PhilHealth. What can you say?
We'll explain that, Your Honor.
If I may, Your Honor. Your Honor, it was already alluded to by the OGCC, but there are our records from 2014 until 2024. The syntax laws 10351 and of course 10346, 11346. Pardon if there's a wrong mistake in the numbering. The total allocation from the syntaxes that should be given to PhilHealth amounts to about 534 billion pesos for that decade, for that entire decade. But during the same period, Your Honor, the GAA has included in the subsidy component to PhilHealth an amount worth 635.36 billion pesos. So the difference between the two is 101 billion pesos. And it is this difference at 101 billion, it is the amount that is being referenced by that F. It is a, shall we say, a placeholder to account for the possibility that the government can provide more resources to PhilHealth, more than what the syntax collections are, depending, of course, on the need of PhilHealth. So that would be the factual context that I would like to use to interpret that provision. Then the second minor clarification, with your kind indulgence, Your Honor, is that B and C are not going to be paying for premium subsidies of indirect contributors. These are for the expansion of benefit packages. It is highlighted by the representative by the PhilHealth na pag nakuha yung B and C na yun po, sir, is going to be treated as a trust liability. Hindi po siya magiging premium contribution. So the treatment of the two will be different from the point of view of PhilHealth.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Now, so you're saying, with respect to A, the collections from A, the syntax law, what the government is doing is that the collection here in respect to A is the one that will be given in F.
No, Your Honor, it will be part of the amounts given under F.
Yes. So,
Yes.
whatever is the subsidy of government to PhilHealth to answer for the indirect contributors, ang pera na yan, galing yan sa A. Yan ang sinasabi mo.
Galing po sa A plus other resources
Plus other.
of government.
Probably
Yes.
the bulk will be coming from A. Now, however, what I'm saying is that A is independent of F because Section 37 enumerates the sources. If A should be used to fill up F, A should be a subparagraph of F. That is how English should be made or crafted. Di ba? Ganun lang kasimple yan eh. Oh, now, with respect to B and C, may collection dyan sa PAGCOR, may collection dyan sa PCSO. Nasaan na yan? Was it remitted to PhilHealth? The total amount remitted to PhilHealth from the National or General Fund?
It is with the Treasury, Your Honor. Only 41 billion pesos has been included
So precisely.
in the GAA.
So what you're saying, nag-collect kayo sa PAGCOR, nag-collect kayo sa PCSO. Yes, a portion was remitted to PhilHealth, but not the total amount. Because B and C is very clear in saying that the funds raised for this purpose, PCSO, PAGCOR, Charity Fund, shall be transferred to PhilHealth at the end of each quarter, subject to the usual budgeting, accounting, and auditing rules. My understanding of usual budgeting, accounting, and auditing rules does not include reducing the amount. It may refer to creating a ledger, a journal, whatever it is, but does not include the power to reduce the amount collected from PAGCOR or even PCSO. Do you agree with me?
Yes, Your Honor. And
So therefore-
I would like to highlight that there is no reduction in the allocations going, set aside for PhilHealth under those collections. Whatever happens, 85 billion is still 85 billion. Whatever happens, 6.8 billion is still 6.8 billion. What is at issue here is the timing with which those funds will be given.
No,
And,
the timing is stated here, at the end of each quarter. That's the directive there. So that it should be a regular thing from the national government to transfer it to PhilHealth. So, I would like to know from PhilHealth, natatanggap ba niyo yung pera from PAGCOR? Natatanggap ba niyo yung pera from PCSO? Na very clear from B and C here that you should receive this quarterly to help increase benefit packages. Natatanggap ba nila?
No, because it's also
So therefore,
to GAA.
if they do not receive this, as you had admitted, my interpretation here, this was violated. Hindi kayo nagbigay ng pera sa PhilHealth galing sa PAGCOR or galing sa Charity Fund and PCSO.
Your Honor, let me go back to our previous discussion on the meaning of special funds.
Yes.
Yes, as I discussed yesterday, we have that kind of restrictions on special funds if they are actually created by law. So, in other words, while we have this provision stating that this amount should be allocated for this purpose, but it is likewise predicated on the necessity for determining that amount, which is the prerogative of Congress, then I guess, Your Honor, since there was no special fund created by law for these purposes, then it really goes into the general type of soft earmark, which means to say that this will have to be the policy guide for the Congress in determining the amounts to go to PhilHealth and to the Department of Health.
Yes.
So it retains that discretion, Your Honor.